Welcome to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you'll hear about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Now, let's join your hosts, Spivvy Williams and Terrible T Guy.
All right, guys, welcome to Event Radio. This is Hot Rod Reunion 2016. Are we going to have fun? Boy, you better believe it. But we are not at the racetrack. We are at the convention center. If you have never been to Hot Rod Reunion, you need to come to the convention center because that's where the happenings are. That's where all the cool people hang out and all the cool cars come to in the evening hours when it's cool, when it's nice, and everybody's having fun. We're going to go through here. We're going to have a blast. We're going to stop and we're going to meet some of the participants. We're going to get to introduce you to them. Some you have met before. Some you will be brand new. You don't know them. But you will know them and be buddies when we finish. The convention center is a happening. You will, starting at about 5 in the afternoon on always the Friday nights of Hot Rod Reunion, you will have guys setting lawn chairs, everything up in the street to see the antics that go on at the convention center. There is a burnout or two in force. There is several things that these guys get together and do, and it is an absolute blast. This is the most fun part of the whole show to me. I think that this part of the event is where the happenings are. This is where the fun people come to, and this is where all the cool people come to. No matter what you see at the track you see race cars. You see a lot of them, and they're really, really cool. But what you see at the convention center is the best of the best, the guys that know how to have fun, and the place where they all get together, and it's sort of, this is what the reunion is all about. They come here, they have fun, they do burnouts, they check out each other's cars, and boy, I tell you what, the fun police will not be far behind. They will be close to us, they will chase us down, and they will know what's going on. But we'll see a lot of old friends, meet a lot of new friends, and we're going to introduce you to the best of the best. Got my sidekick with me, so she won't let me fall out of the golf cart, but we'll have some fun, and we will introduce you to some great, great folks. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're getting ready to have more fun than the law allows, and we're going to stay one step ahead of the fun police all night long. You can count on that. You're on Event Radio, guys. Hot Rod Reunion 2016, and we will be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, we are back from the Cruise In Convention Center, Hot Rod Reunion 2016. And actually, my friend, the first guest of the show, is a gentleman that really knows what the word reunion means. He is a dear friend of mine, been a friend of mine for a lot of years, but he was at Beach Bend when all of this was a regular Sunday. This was done just normally every week. And it's my pleasure, especially since this gentleman is a deputy sheriff. I'd rather meet him like this than meet him on the road late at night. But he is a great guy, my buddy, Mr. Andre Bone. What's happening, my friend?
Well, I'm just enjoying the cars, Bibby.
Well, isn't it good to see them all over instead of seeing them from the back when you stop them?
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. But, you know, the bad part about it, you and I can remember when a lot of this stuff was coming out new.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. And the thing about it, you can remember Beach Bend when this was a regular Sunday. This didn't This didn't happen like special events. This didn't happen Hot Rod Reunion. This didn't happen all those things. A regular Sunday was just like tonight.
You're exactly right. We would put more spectators in there on a regular Sunday than they have for some of the major meets now.
Oh, I know you did. I mean, a Sunday at Beach Bend Raceway was better than the U.S. Nationals lots of times because I ran both. I know. And you guys, man, there was no better than you all. You were the best in the country.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. We lost a dear friend at the first of the year, Mr. Morris Smith. He was the track manager.
Well, he was a cat daddy of all of it, and he caused it all. But he was a real smart guy because he assembled you guys, the best of the best, and each one of you was the best there was at your job at the track, and it showed because you wound up being the premier race facility in the United States.
Well, again, thank you. We had the very best crew, I think, in the whole NHRA system. And we try to put on a good show for the people.
Well, you did put on a good show, my friend. Are you having fun at this?
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of old friends and
seeing some people that'll still talk to you. I mean, that's pretty good.
Sure. I've let a few people go through the years.
No, I know. I'll give you art. You're probably one of the very few policemen that's got some sense. No, I'm just playing. You do a great job. You do it not only in your daily life, but in your policeman duties and that stuff, and being a hot rod guy. I mean, you're a hot rod guy. You build Jeeps. You build all kinds of stuff. And you're just flat a good dude. I mean, you've been my friend for a long time, and I'll tell the world that. And a lot of people I shouldn't tell, but I do.
I understand, and thank you again. I appreciate that. Those are some of the nicest words that have been said to me in the last year or so.
Well, that's probably the only real ones. Most of them been lies, So you don't want, no, sir, I was not speeding. I wasn't doing that. I was only running 85 in a 20. Not anything bad.
I understand. I understand.
Well, listen, my friend, it was great to run up on you, and it was great for you to be gracious enough to give us 2 or 3 minutes on Event Radio. We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. We're going to meet a lot of people, and it's only right, with it being a reunion, to get a gentleman on here that was way back when there and is still here now. And I'm thankful to be able to go along with a ride with you.
Well,
it's great.
Thank you for having me on, and I appreciate everything you do getting the word out to all the people out here in Radio Land.
Well, hey, we're having fun, buddy. We talked to a lot of folks. Guys, we are at the Convention Center at the most fun event that goes on at Hot Rod Reunion. I don't care if you're at the track. I don't care what you do. But the Convention Center at night, just stand back. The fun police will be here because everybody here has a blast. You're on Event Radio, guys. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the cruise in at the Convention Center, the absolute coolest thing at Hot Rod Reunion. And I come up on a gentleman that last night, he commands attention when he comes in his hot rod because it is the hardest hitting thing since Joe Louis. There's no doubt about it. It is absolutely cool. It's mint green, and it is one bad mammer jammer. What is your name, sir?
Patrick Hampton.
Patrick, where are you from, my friend?
Basically south side of Chicago.
You know Al Capone? No, I'm just playing.
I wish I knew his money.
Yeah, well, they tried to find it in the vault. It wasn't there, right?
Stupid Geraldo.
Yeah, okay. All right, there you go. Buddy, you got one of the premier cars at this whole event. You cannot drive that car without people turning and looking.
Well, thank you.
No, I mean, listen, this event has probably, I'm going to say 2,000 or so of the coolest hot rods on the planet.
Definitely.
And you turn you're like a doggone showgirl. You turn every head into place.
I like showgirls.
Oh, I do too. You see what I got riding with me.
I saw
too.
you literally
I
have
really
a showgirl with you.
Hey, old fat guys can have a little bit of an image.
God bless you.
You do know, see, in my earlier career, I was actually a Chippendale dancer, but I got my G-string hung in an electric fan, and it ruined my career forever.
Yeah.
That's all right.
A little too much information.
Yeah, there you go. No,
we're too much info.
Listen, my friend, it is good. What is 30 what?
31.
31.
Yeah.
5 million cubic inch small block Chevy.
A couple less, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, 6.2s on it.
Yep.
How in the world do you tune those? I've never seen anybody that could keep those in tune.
It's a constant battle, to be honest.
Is it really?
Yeah. Constantly messing with it.
Well, that's all right. That's why you got a hot rod.
Exactly.
That's why there's no Mercedes emblem.
I like Mercedes too, though.
I do too. That's what I got. But
well, of course.
Yeah, but,
Go
you know.
figure. A player of your caliber.
Yeah,
driving a
right, huh?
Mercedes.
But I don't have a hot rod. See, that's what's wrong with me.
It's give and take, right?
But I've had one. but I've had maybe one or two.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm an old professional drag racer too. On top of that,
Very cool. Very cool.
So I know about going fast too.
There you go.
You know, for an old guy.
I'm getting old too. Ain't nothing
But
wrong
this
with
is
being an old
reunion.
guy.
See, this is reunion, and you get to be young again at these events. So you get to come in and see guys like you, and you can be old like me and wish we were like you.
Shoot, you don't want to be like me, buddy.
Why is that?
Let me tell you, you don't want to be like me.
Are you having fun here, buddy?
But of course, if you're not having fun, something's wrong with you.
But is this how many hot rod reunions have you been to? This is the first one.
First one.
Having a big time.
Oh
Good.
yeah.
Now I want to give you a little advice. There have been a couple of burnouts done on this street.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, and matter of fact, there were a couple last year that had the flame things, you know.
Oh boy.
And it looked like a damn fire truck going. There was fire coming out of them about 18 feet tall. But there is a little fun that goes on here later.
Good.
Now be careful.
I'm all for fun.
Well, the fun police show up, so
Of course.
you be careful. But we'll try to use our influence to at least get you out of jail after about 6 months.
I have a feeling a man of your power could handle things.
You're in trouble.
Oh boy.
You're in trouble.
We're screwed.
My friend, thank you for taking a minute and being on Event Radio.
Anytime, you got it.
We get to introduce you to a few little people, you know, that now know you and will watch out for you, hopefully.
Bingo.
But guys, trust me, if you're at Hot Rod Reunion in any day, makes no difference if you're at the track or at what we call the best kept secret of Hot Rod Reunion, which is a convention center show. You look for the little mint green coupe, and you will hear it coming long before you see it.
There you
and
go.
it is a hot rod, and that's what hot rods are supposed to be. Thank you, my friend, for being on.
Thank you.
Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're having just too much fun. The fun police are close behind, but we're going to outrun them. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back. And consider my buddy that I have in the golf cart right now is the number one man in the world to tell you who, what, when, and where of all the cool events that go on everywhere. Mr. Jimmy Brandow, GearheadGazette.com. He the man. You are the man, my friend.
That's what the tax man says, too.
Well, if you didn't make so doggone much money, he wouldn't say that.
Well, you're probably right about that.
Well, I tell you what, that's okay. You have developed the absolute Bible of hot rods. You show everybody the good stuff. And I don't know how you find out all of it. How do you do it?
You know, it's interesting because as this thing grows, and it's really growing, 42,000 readers a month.
Well, I'd like to think we are a little tiny part of it.
You're a big part of it. Don't think
as far as getting it out there in front of people and letting them know. And we're doing all kinds of different venues as far as people that might not just be hot rods. They're into everything, you know.
And that's what the Gazette is about.
I know it is.
We do more than just car shows and cruisings and drag races. If it's got something to do with a motor, if it floats, flies, or runs down the road, we're going to have it in there.
Well, I tell you what, buddy, I'm going to give you something to float, and I'm gonna try to learn to drive a boat here. And my good friend has one that he lives on in the winter, and he said absolutely the best one lesson you need to learn. I said, what is that? He said, don't approach anything faster than you want to hit it.
That's right.
So that's pretty good advice, huh?
You don't want to leave a mark. That's
well,
for sure.
I will leave a mark, my friend. Hot Rod Reunion, good so far.
Good. It's I have to say there's more cars on a Friday this year than there has in the past years as far as hot rods and stuff like that. It's the caliber of the car is up. It's really cool. It's really a cool deal out there. I got to give them. I got to give all the hot rodders credit because they come out for the event and stuff. So it's a good deal. Tomorrow should be interesting. Weather's going to be right, and I think they're going to pack that place up.
Well, you know, this event where we are right now, the Convention Center Friday night event, this is absolutely the most popular event amongst the people of any event that goes on. This is more popular than the racetrack, my friend.
It is, and a lot of people were getting ready to beat feet because the racing was wrapping up, and they were heading this way because we were talking about it. And I said, "Well, this is the place to be if you want to have some fun tonight."
Oh yeah, there might be a burnout or two happen here. Do you think?
I've seen that in the past.
That we try to shield our eyes from that because it's
I
what
don't.
is that? You
I
don't.
don't.
You
I
like
don't.
it?
No,
Okay,
yeah, I like it.
all right. My buddy White is in the middle of everything, and he can't help it because if you go to GearheadGazette.com, you're going to find out what he sees because he brings you the world, my friend. He brings it to you.
We try to look at it from a car owner, hot rodder's point of view. What do they want to see so they know where to go? That's really what the Gazette, the heart of the Gazette is about. Go ahead.
No, before I started reading your book, I got told where to go a lot.
I understand that.
But now you're telling me, so I'm staying out of trouble.
You're still getting told where to go.
Okay.
I'm telling you the cool places to
Yeah, I
go.
know you are. You're a good guy.
So, but we're having a lot of fun. We're covering a lot of events, and we're going to start showcasing that. We've got some changes coming up after July 1st. In the second half of the year, we're going to expand what we're doing a whole lot more. I've got some guys that are going to start writing for me on a regular basis.
Good.
We're going to have more event coverage in the magazine on a weekly basis, just to make it a little bit more interesting and a lot more fun because that's what it's all about.
Well, guys, I don't know how you could make it any better. It is the premier hot rod publication. There is no better than GearheadGazette.com, and we say that every week after our shows, and we mean it. We don't just say it in front of him. We say it when he's a million miles away, and we're sincere. You can't look on there and find an event that especially that he endorses that's not cooler than pockets on a shirt. I mean, it's great.
We've been to a lot of them, and that's what it's all about.
And they haven't run you off yet.
Yep, no, that's right.
They haven't run you off. And are we gonna set up and do something cool at the Redneck Rumble?
I sure hope so.
That's one of my favorites.
See, between you and Tony at the Laid Back trailer.
Yeah, I like that because I can be at home. It's laid back, and I can just do that.
Absolutely right. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be the third weekend in September.
Guys, if you don't know what the Redneck Rumble is, it's the only event you'll ever go to that has tetanus shots in the concession stand because there's so many rusty rat rods. But it's fun. It's a blast.
It is one thing. It's fun. It's about having fun with cars. It's not about worrying about the shine on the vehicle. Bring it, drive it, have fun, park it, walk around.
Yeah, it really is. And it's I don't know. It's turned in almost one of my favorites,
It's way up there. He brings the people in. Scooter does a wonderful job getting the word out on it. We try to help him a little bit, but it's really the people that show up for the deal. And they make it great.
I got to ask you, I saw one today that it was new to me.
Which one?
And it's a cruise in here on a Wednesday that features Pam Tillis. What is that?
I ain't got that one.
Ooh, boy, am I up on you or
you
what?
You scoop me. Well, you know
buddy,
what?
I'm going to send it to you.
It better be in the email box tomorrow.
Well, I have to learn how to use a computer.
Well,
I can only read your stuff.
Okay, send it to me on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that.
All
My
right.
friend, I'm going to cut you loose because you got so much to cover, and your public awaits. They are you carrying your own Sharpie to sign autographs or what?
No, I have to borrow one.
Okay, well we'll get you one.
All right, that
we'll get
sounds
you
great.
We'll get you a bright red one.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect.
Just say, hey, I cut my finger and wrote this.
Hey, dig me red. They'll never forget
There
it.
you go. Guys, the one and only Mr. Jimmy B from GearheadGazette.com, the absolutely coolest car guy magazine on the internet. And trust me, you print it out, you take it to the bathroom with you, and you have a wonderful evening. How about that?
Absolutely.
Is that cool?
Thank you, Spivvy. I appreciate
Guys,
it.
we're having fun. The fun police are probably coast guys, but we're not going to let them catch us. We're at the convention center, the absolute coolest event that goes on, Hot Rod Reunion 2016. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, we are back from the convention center. We're having just too good a time. I tell you what, this is a shame. I've got my buddy here that He makes me Suburbanless every year that we'll get rid of the new Event Radio Flame Suburban. This gentleman winds up with it. And, of course, we lose money. He makes money, but that's the name of the game. He owns a thing called Southern Kentucky Classics that is a absolute cool company. Mr. David Woodall, ships us crap all over the world. What's happening, friend?
What's going on, buddy?
I'm just out here having too much fun.
Man, it's a great weather, great evening, great event. What more could you ask for?
Hey, well, we could have some nude dancing girls or people skateboarding naked or something out here. That would be wild, huh?
Well, we could, but that would probably cost my 10th divorce.
Oh, you've already had 9, huh?
9.
Have you really had 9? No, you haven't had
who's
9.
counting?
You haven't had 9. You've had 9 perspectives, maybe. But not 9 that actually made the deal.
Okay, how about 8 future ex-wives?
There you go. And so, in other words, a real estate agent needs to know you because you need to buy 9 houses. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, I'm used to that. Listen, my friend, this is a fun event.
It is a fun event, man. It's one of the biggest events that comes to Bowling Green, one of the most laid-back events.
And I want to introduce you to this guy over here. His name is Jimmy Brandow. He is Mr. GearheadGazette.com.
I seen that.
And he is, believe it or not, he knows all, sees all, but doesn't tell a whole lot. But he's a nice guy.
That's my kind of
and
friend.
the local police departments don't really think he's a nice guy, but he is a nice guy. And he actually, believe it or not, he actually entrusts us to be one of our sponsors. And that shows he's not real smart. But he's a nice guy.
I think I seen this picture in the post office.
Well, they featured it. That's what it was. No, I tell you what. GearheadGazette.com, you need to always send him your stuff, David, and he will get it out there amongst the multitude of people because he tells you who, what, when, and where of what is cool in this hobby. So you need to meet him.
All right.
All right, I tell you what, as long as you're having fun, I'll let you go and find wife number 10 because I know you're looking, and the one you got now will kill you, but that's okay. You know, I mean, I trust you, right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, my buddy, Mr. David Woodall, having a heck of a time. Southern Kentucky Classics. Get on the computer, buy stuff from him. He needs money to support all these ex-wives. So you make sure, get on there, and he can fix you up on anything you need. My good friend. Thanks, friend.
All right, thanks, Beavy.
We'll be right back, guys.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
Guys, we are cut back from the Hot Rod Reunion 2016 at the Convention Center. This is the most fun event of anything that goes on at Hot Rod Reunion. And I'm cruising down through here, and I'm a guy that sort of goes crazy at the Sunday shop. You know, I love ice cream, and I run up on a butterscotch pickup truck that is drop-dead gorgeous. I absolutely love it. What is your name, sir?
Stanley Lawson.
Stan, where are you from, buddy?
Barberville, Kentucky, over the mountains.
Over in the mountains?
Yes, sir.
Wow. How far is that from here?
3 hours.
3 hours. So the truck run like good to get you here, too, huh?
Got on a trailer.
Okay, all right.
Macaroni.
My kind of guy.
Yeah.
What year is that thing?
78.
78. Had it a long time, I guess. Mm-hmm. Sort of like an ex-wife you can't get rid of, or?
I've had it about 3 weeks.
Oh, have you? Okay. Oh, boy, you're bad. You're bad. Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite events of all my car shows I go to each year. And been coming down here for a long time.
Well, I tell you what, you see stuff here, and it's truly a reunion because you run into friends and guys and stuff that you don't see all year long, but you see them at this event, and it is a reunion. That's what it is.
Yeah, it really is. I worked in Louisville there for a lot of years, and we would come down and usually bring a motor home like on Tuesday or Wednesday and get us a spot there at Beach Bend and bring our little scooters and just stay the whole week, and it's just it's the way of life.
Well, it's fun. It's
is.
fun. Now, this year there are 26 multi-day events at Beach Bend. It keeps on expanding. It keeps on bigger and bigger and bigger. And they're wearing us out because we do them all, you know. And I told Dallas, I said, you know, are we going to have to go on into the summer? And he said, well, I'm working on it. And I said, in the winter I'm in. He said, yeah, I'm working on it. I said, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
You got some good friends here.
Oh, yeah, my buddy here. I've known him 40-something years. Was trying to figure
How'd
out
you meet
this
him?
morning.
Tell everybody who he is first.
Ron Forshee.
Ron, and he's
yeah.
going to go. He's going to go out west on a motorcycle.
I know.
What do you think about that?
Well, I would go with him if he'd let me follow him in a car or something.
You wouldn't ride with him? Is that you're not that? No, he's not that good a friend, huh? There
Not
you
on
go.
2 wheels. No.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's got to be a fun trip. That's got to be something fun to do, and it's one of those life experiences that you want to do, but boy, you got to build up nerve to do it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, my partner in the radio is an ex-pro motorcycle speedway racer, and he thinks that 2 wheels more than 2 are a waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, listen, we wanted to take just a second, tell the world how cool your truck is, introduce you to the world, and welcome you from Barberville back to Bowling Green, and we hope you're having fun.
Oh, yeah. I love your town here. It's a great city.
Well, it's going to get better here as soon as they start lighting up the burnouts. They do that, a little of that, you know.
Yeah.
The fun police are close, but, you know, they'll get by with it for a while.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for being on Event Radio. Guys, we are having just too much fun. Hot Rod Reunion 2016. Boy, the fun police are getting closer by the minute, but we're going to keep dodging them, and everything will be okay. You're on Event Radio. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back from the Hot Rod Reunion 2016 at the Convention Center. This is the absolute premier event of everything at Hot Rod Reunion. One of the premier presenters of Hot Rod Reunion is our good sponsor, the great guys at Holley Performance. I get to have a gentleman join me that is a dear friend. He is one of the head cats at Holley. He comes up with all the neat new stuff, and he's my neighbor, too, on top of that. Mr. Larry Tipton, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, Spivey, good to see you, man.
You got to hold a little closer and talk like you mean it.
Okay, right there.
You just like you yell at those people that don't do what you want them to do at Holley. You got to yell at them.
I can understand that move, yeah.
Tell me, there is a new product at Holley that you gave me a decal for the golf cart that you developed out there. Tell me, what in the world is this thing?
It's called a Hydromat. What
Okay.
it does, it's essentially, it's a functional reservoir that lays in the bottom of the fuel tank.
Okay.
What it does, it absorbs fuel. And
My Suburban absorbs fuel, but they make you buy more.
That's the.
This doesn't do that.
No. This
Okay.
takes advantage of all the fuel that's in the tank.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
So we've introduced it on the. What was the organization that first got it?
Well, as long as they got it, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know.
Fresh on top of my head. So.
Well, there's got to be a ton of different applications. This would be killer race car for NASCAR. That way they wouldn't have to meter their fuel as much, would they?
Well, it's not so much metering. It's being able to reach all the fuel that's in the tank.
But that's what I mean. They have to fuel mileage is a killer in NASCAR. That is something that is calculated more than horsepower.
Oh, for sure.
And to know that every ounce of it is coming out of there.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty sharp, my friend, to come up with that.
You got to.
Well, that's you.
Well, I fell into this one, and it works fabulously.
So
Robbie Gordon, one of the guys out there in California.
Yeah,
He
the off-road guy too, right?
Yeah, off-road.
Yeah, okay.
And he swears by it. You can look at his website. He did some testing with the Hydromat, even more severe than what we put it through.
Really?
And it was astonishing.
Well, I tell you what, I know you got your pretty wife over here, and you're showing her hot rods, and you're having fun, and you're incognito where everybody doesn't question you to death being one of the wheels at Holley,
Right.
because they all want to stop you and ask you about everything, I'm sure. But we appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to be on Event Radio, and thanks for being such a cool neighbor and not getting mad at me over all the crazy antics I pull at home, but I can't help that.
No, I just write them down.
Yeah, okay,
keep a
all
record
right.
of 'em.
Yeah, right. What a deal. What a nice guy.
Thanks,
Guys,
Bevy.
I'm telling you what, undoubtedly the guys at Holley are way cool. Just give them a call, Holley.com on the computer, or picking up the phone and call them. Talk to their tech guys. Trust me, they know what they're doing. This gentleman just a little example about how sharp those people out there are, because if you don't find a part for your hot rod at Holley, friend, you do not have a hot rod. It's pretty simple.
That's it.
That's the way it is. Larry, thank you for joining me,
Thank
my
you,
friend.
sir.
Hey, guys, we're at Hot Rod Reunion. The crowd's getting bigger, the cars are getting hotter, and the burnouts aren't far away. You're on Event Radio. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the #1 brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, we are back from the Hot Rod Reunion Cruise In at the Convention Center, and I find my old buddy. He's holding up the sidewalk, and he is no doubt, one of the best racers that I know. He's one of the quick fuel guys.
Good Lord.
No, I'm telling the truth. And he's really a good guy. His name is Teddy Barlow, and he is a good friend. But I get to meet a really nice lady that is really too nice to even be related to him.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
I can tell that. But his mother-in-law, what is your name, ma'am?
Rose.
Rose, what about the boy? Does he behave or what?
Why, no.
He doesn't?
No, absolutely
What do you
not.
want him to do? What do you want him to do that he doesn't do?
Windows, bathrooms.
Okay, all right. Do you think you could get him to do it?
No.
Well, why wouldn't he? What's the holdup?
He's lazy.
He's a military guy, retired military. That how many tours in Afghanistan? A bunch, and kept us safe. And he didn't even learn how to wash a window over there.
And he left it all over there.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. Can he cook? I know he can.
Not bad, not bad.
I know he can eat.
Oh, yeah.
Does he make you cook for him?
I do cook for him, but he doesn't make me.
Well, he can be nice when he has to.
You're right, when he has to.
And see, he has to be nice to his mother-in-law. Because mother-in-law can get mad and bring total heat on him through daughter.
That's true.
Is that right?
That is right.
See, I know how this drill works.
Sure.
I know how this deal works. So what do you think? Do you go to the races with him at all?
I have.
Is he good, or has he just been telling me that stuff?
Well, every time I've gone with him, he hasn't raced. He's either raced afterwards. I'm on this
That's all right.
oxygen, so
I
I'm
figured
limited.
that was, knowing him, I figured that was nitrous oxide. That's what, I mean, hey, he'll pump that up, boy. You got to watch these guys. The guys at Quick Fuel, they do the best stuff in the market there. So he's probably got some evil stuff in there. You think?
Maybe that's why I've been getting so mean lately.
That's it. See, that's it. He's got to change the metering system and just give you just a little more horsepower.
You blew his secret, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are a sweetheart. Are you enjoying yourself at the cruise?
Absolutely.
What's your favorite car? Have you seen one that's your favorite?
Oh, I could take a lot of them home. But I was looking for a Ford with a rumble seat.
Oh, well, you going to make him drive you around, driving Miss Daisy, or what?
My uncle used to have one of those, and I can remember when he came to visit Mom and me, which is his sister. And he had a zoot suit on.
Now he'd be cool as a chauffeur,
Wouldn't he?
Well, no, Teddy, put him in a chauffeur suit and let him put you in the rumble seat and just go cruising.
I've always wanted a black chauffeur.
Oh God, give me a break. Give me a break. I tell you what, he all kidding aside, you are a super nice lady, and he is a nice
yes,
guy.
He is.
He really
yes, he
is. And even though you're giving him a hard time, he is one heck of a drag racer.
Well, he knows I give him a hard time. That's how we have the most fun.
Well,
Don't
that's
we?
what you should do.
Are you kidding? You just don't know how nice a guy this guy is.
No, I believe I do. I've known him a long time, so I think I do. And he's cool to let me poke fun at him and cut up with him, and I do that a lot when he's at the races with a quick fuel car, and it is a hot rod. It is one bad mammer jammer, and he knows for sure how to drive it. Thank you so much for being on Event Radio.
Oh, you're welcome.
We had fun, and I worry about the nitrous oxide. I guarantee he's got something in there. Now I know he does.
I wish he did.
Next time, hey, you wish he did. Well, hey, he may be able to turn the valve later and just fire it right up a little more.
Okay, Teddy.
Thank you for being on Event
Thank
Radio.
you.
You are a sweetheart, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, we're at the Cruise In Hot Rod Reunion Convention Center. This is absolutely better than anything that goes on at the racetrack. You're on Event Radio. We're having just a big time. We will be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series.
Black Diamond.
features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
Guys, we are back from the Hot Rod reunion at the convention center. We are having just too much fun. All these pretty girls are waving at us and having a big time. And this is the most fun event. Will you quit doing that? This is the most fun event that happens in this whole city, and we're having a blast. And I've got my good buddy with me that she's my friend, and her name is Mitchell Dickey. And Mitchell, this is your first time to come to this, right?
Yes.
Are you having fun?
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Do you like the old cars?
I love old cars and the burnouts and everything.
Do
and
you?
People.
The people.
Watching.
Well, I tell you what's your favorite?
Oh, gosh, I got so many of them. I kind of like those Woodies.
Do you?
And
So are you a surfer girl to start with? Is that it or what?
A what?
A surfer girl. We got to get you surfboards. If you like,
I've never been. Yeah, I know, but I've never been on one. But I'd try it.
but if you like Woodies,
I know.
then we got to get you a surfboard.
I just like the look of it.
How about I tell you what we could do?
We
could get
the convertibles, and the sporty looking ones too.
Yeah, I know,
and
but see,
truck.
You got to behave because we could skateboard naked here. You don't want to do that, do you?
No.
I didn't think you would. You're too nice a lady.
You're my buddy.
I know we are. We're friends. What about you? Really, the Woodies are your favorite car, right?
No, not really. I just like them.
Well, okay, all right. Let me get you on the other side. Anything you see you don't like? No?
No, I love all of them, really. I
Okay,
love all the
all right.
cars.
Well, as long as you're having fun, that's
Yeah.
the main thing.
And the colors, the different colors.
Oh, well, you're a pretty good artist
And
anyway.
the
So,
the flat paint, kind of neat.
You like that? You like the old drab stuff
Yeah.
too? Do you?
And copper.
You like the copper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Different.
That's cool. Well, listen, I'm glad you took a minute to stop and be on Event Radio. You are a sweetheart. You and I have been buddies for a long time. And to get you on this little radio show and have you stop and say hi and that kind of stuff, that's being my sweetheart. I appreciate it so much.
You're very welcome, Spiffy.
All right, guys. Listen, we are at the convention center, guys. We're having a blast. This is just too much fun, and the fun police aren't far away, so we got to get on the move. But we will be right back. Well, T-Bone, the guys, the way this show went down is I took the golf cart. T brought the hot rod, and so he could get in here and talk to them and talk to the guys and actually show them we were actually part of this program.
Right, one-on-one.
One-on-one, you did good. Have you met anybody that was really cool that you know?
Oh, man, a lot of them here, Spiv. I mean, they come from Oklahoma, Wisconsin. This guy from Wisconsin drove this 48 Plymouth all the way. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Well, we've been riding and we've been interviewing people and we've been having fun and doing all the cool stuff. And we, just having a big time. And
I
that's
tell you
what
what,
this is about.
we're really lucky to have this Hot Rod reunion here in Bowling Green.
Oh, we are. But this is better. I honestly believe the show that we've done and being here at the convention center is probably more fun than the track.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, I would think so.
Sure, the race car guys, that's awesome having all of the period race cars and all that stuff. But when it gets down to just to get down, have a good time,
Everybody
show car
talking.
guys and the street rod guys, the convention center is where it's at.
That's
where the fun takes place, and that's right here.
Well, you can see just about anything you want here, from late model cars to early model sleepers, actually, and rat rods. I mean,
Buddy, yeah. Well, I've had fun. Have you had a good time?
I've had a great time.
Hot Rod Reunion 2016, guys, is about in the books on Event Radio, but we thank everybody for being so cool, for being so nice to us, being so friendly to us. Man, I tell you what, you go through here and you can't go 3 or 4 feet without somebody wanting to stop you and shake your hand and say, hey, man, we appreciate it. We listen to the show, and we really love it.
And we don't owe them money. That's
and we
a good
don't owe
thing.
them any money. Yeah, that's right. But we're having a great time. Now, what about Rose? She entered the cakewalk, and we lost, $3 or $4 or $5?
I mean, that was
we
waste
didn't
of
get
money
nothing.
right there.
We didn't even get a cupcake. But our luck is not too good, guys, in the cakewalk part.
Well, we're doing pretty good. We got 2 pretty women here.
Yeah, we're doing all right there.
I've done worse.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Guys, this is a blast. We appreciate you listening to our shows, as always. We are, Hot Rod Reunion is a staple for us, but there's 20-some more that T and I will be at Beach Bend. Multi-day events, everything from LS Fest to Good Guys to Harley Drags in a week. I mean, the hits just keep on coming. And, of course, our favorite event, going to Scooters and going to the Redneck Rumble. That is absolutely one of the coolest events, I think, Terry, that we do all year.
I think so. And, Spiv, when we first started going there, or actually when I first started going about 10 years ago, he had probably 35 cars.
And they've added 2 zeros to it now.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah,
3,500 at least,
yeah, exactly.
But it's fun. Guys, let me tell you, we appreciate more than you listening to Event Radio. We try actually pretty hard to entertain you, bring you some real interesting guests, and bring you the stuff that we think is really cool, and we hope you enjoy it. As always, we got to thank our sponsors. We always do that. The great guys at Holley Performance that are one of the premier presenters of Hot Rod Reunion. They are the coolest thing on the planet. And if you don't have a part for your hot rod, man, call Holley. And if you don't get the part you need from them, you don't have a hot rod.
You don't have a hot rod.
That's right. The guys at Quick Fuel Technologies, the best carburetor builders on the planet.
No
doubt about it. If you're a race guy, your carburetor never goes out of warranty. You go to the races. All the Quick Fuel team is there, and we had one of them on here on this show. Mr. Teddy was on the show with us, and one of the Quick Fuel guys was at this event. So there's very few events you can go to that a Quick Fuel rep is not at. But if your carburetor has problems, they're willing to help, and I've actually seen them take the carburetor off of their race car and fix a customer's car. It don't get no better than that. The Beach Bend Park, Beach Bend Raceway, and Beach Bend Splash Lagoon. I just figured out, T-Bone, the water park actually has enough water in it to get all my body wet.
Okay. Well, and you don't want to put a ring around it.
No, that's the only reason I don't go in the pool. I don't want a ring around the whole pool. But Beach Bend Park, Beach Bend Raceway, Beach Bend Splash Lagoon is an absolute fun place. It's the best place to go for all your entertainment in Bowling Green, Kentucky. No matter how far you have to drive, they are the absolute dead level best. Last but not least, and we had him on the show tonight. Mr. Jimmy B from GearheadGazette.com. It does not get any better for the car hobby than go to GearheadGazette.com. Check him out. Everything that is cool in the car hobby, you will find who, what, when, and where on there. And just go. Trust me, he doesn't have any junk. The events you see there for sure you want to go to. T-Bone, what do you think? Should we go try to do a burnout in the golf cart?
Well, let's do a burnout in the golf cart. But I'll tell you what, Spiv, there's still cars pulling in here that is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and we've been here a while.
They've driven for miles.
That's right. Guys, we appreciate more than you listening to Event Radio. As always, if you have heard something you liked, please tell a friend. If you have not, daggone, keep that to yourself. T-Bone, let's go have some fun.
Let's have some fun, Spiv.
Guys, we'll talk again. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you heard about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Join us next time with your hosts, Spivey Williams and Terrible T Guy.